So we finally have a day the casino's open. We know it. Fox Business just reported and confirmed what I said yesterday. I said this yesterday in a live stream. Fox Business, major media company owned by Disney. No, is it owned by Disney or is it owned by Fox? Doesn't matter. A multi-billion-dollar multinational corporation just said what I said last night. My sources were right. I thank you for trusting me on the channel. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. Last night in the live stream, I said I know the dates the casino opens. The casino's open, and I was right. Here we are, about 14 hours later. This is the day the casino's open. Not today. We'll tell you that in a minute. But how did we get here? Why did the casinos take so long to open? Why did I stand right here by the Allegiant Stadium in the past and say that they were going to open on May 16th and they didn't? Well, that's simple. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for future notifications. Make sure you guys comment below. Tell me if this is a good idea or the worst idea in the history of ideas to open these properties. And we'll talk about how this all came to be. Of course, we know March 13th. Oh, by the way, if you want to be in the credits of the videos, go over to the Patreon, be in the credits, see stuff I don't post up here. Help support the channel so I can do daily videos. I still have a day job, so I work this a lot. I do my day job. I come home, do live streams. I'm doing a live stream from the Strip tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. You guys can see what the Strip looks like on a Friday night with no casinos open. And go over to the Teespring store if you want to support the merch, or go over to Facebook if you want to chat and be in the group. It's called Not Leaving Las Vegas. But how do we get here? Of course, May 13th, Governor Sisolak, he announced, wow, early morning asthma and all this dust. It's not working well for me. Welcome to Nevada, everybody, dust capital of the West. March 13th, Steve Sisolak mentioned in a live stream that he's shutting down all essential businesses. This means that everything that wasn't a grocery store, pet food store, automotive repair, doctor's offices, emergency room hospitals, these kinds of things, they were closed. Big box retailers could stay open, of course. Anybody that sells lots of food items. He closed everything down March 13th. He also turned off all of the machines at these casinos behind me on the Strip. All of the casinos were then shut down. No more gambling. You could stay open technically, but you couldn't stay open because you were non-essential. He didn't say you have to close or else there'll be repercussions. A few days later, he said you have to close or else there will be repercussions. So executive order was signed. Now the entire industry is shut down. Plus, people can't even go to the Strip. They're afraid to go to the Strip. We instilled the fear in the people. He instituted a quarantine to scare people from coming here. It's been a mess. We got to May 9th. May 9th, he said, phase 1. No casinos in phase 1, but you can reopen restaurants, non-essentials, these kinds of things. May 9th, some restaurants on the Strip opened. People are flocking to the Strip, but we still don't have casinos that are open because we don't know when phase 2 starts. I've heard rumors phase 2 starts tomorrow, but that's short notice and there's no live stream set up for that. So I imagine phase 2 will start right before, around the same day that the casinos do open, which Fox News just confirmed, which I said yesterday, but I'm a YouTuber and they're a major media outlet, so that's what that is. This video probably won't get a lot of views, so I want you to share this with people and you can show them how the power of a YouTuber with a good source can beat a major news network, okay? So phase 2 will reopen. We don't know the date. Well, we must know the date. The date I'll get to in about 2 minutes from now or so. But with phase 2, it looks like we're going to have some of the casinos operating. Now, I don't know what happened. I imagine, because what I've been told is that Donald Trump, the president, has been negotiating with Steve Sisolak for a long time, trying to reason with him, to tell him, look at what's happening in your state. Look at this spread of the virus, look at the deaths, but look at the impact on the jobs. We had the Colorado Bell down in Laughlin close its doors forever. They're done. They're no longer operating. 400 people lost their jobs. We have MGM Grand right now, MGM Resorts International, threatening to furlough tens of thousands of employees permanently in late August, early September if things don't come back in some capacity better than they think it will be. We will have a catastrophe on our hands. It will cause people to move out of Nevada en masse. It will cause this state to essentially default and not have any kind of recourse and any kind of industry left until what, 18 months when a vaccine comes out? We can't keep it shut down forever. On the flip side, many of you are screaming at me right now, you're crazy, we have to shut it down. Don't you know that going out of your house without a mask is going to spread the virus? Where's your mask? Well, my wife makes masks. I'm not wearing a mask because I'm standing out here by myself. People won't be wearing masks in the casinos either if they don't have to. Some people feel comfortable wearing them, and that's their prerogative, but I would say that if you're in close contact, maybe you should. But my point is this: if you're mad that I'm saying it's good to open these properties, I'm sorry to tell you, there's too much at stake in the state. There's too little virus going around right now, and there's too much information now because we finally got the state back where it belongs, getting them reporting the cases so we know the data. Now, all the credit in the world goes out to, the president to talk to Sisolak to try to get us to this point. I think we can agree that not every politician does everything that we like, but when they do positive things, you give them credit. If a guy who I really don't like gives $1 million to a charity, I get to give him credit for giving $1 million to the charity, even if I don't like the guy. So when politicians do nice things, give them credit for the good work that they've done. It looks like Steve Sisolak, whether you like him or don't, has a date to open. Looks like the president, whether you like him or don't, worked with Steve Sisolak to stress the issue here that these casino properties are the entire linchpin in the entire western United States economy, especially for Nevada. And it looks like this is happening on June 1st. That's the date. Looks like June 1st, Fox Business confirming it today. Something that I said last night at about 6:30 in the evening on my live stream. June 1st is the day. Not everything will be open, mind you. We're going to have limited openings at the properties. We're going to have stuff like the MGM opening up. We're going to have stuff like the New York Bellagio, Caesar's Palace, from what I recall, the Flamingo, at least one of the two Wynn properties, and I believe it's the Venetian that's going to be opening up. Or maybe it's the Palazzo, but they're going to be sharing a casino floor. And it's all going to be based on the demand. It's going to be based on you and you and you and you watching this video. If you come back to Las Vegas en masse and there's more demand, they're going to call their employees back. If they call their employees back, the economy here is better. Their employees are all going to be tested for COVID before they go back to the casino floor. They're going to be tested, hopefully, for antibodies as well. And you're going to be confident knowing that these casinos have these ridiculous plans in place to sanitize, clean every single inch. I broke this on the channel as well. All this stuff was stuff that I talked about weeks and months ago that finally the major news is getting out. So if you've been on this channel, just know you've gotten some major scoops. I'm allowed to pat myself on the back occasionally, okay? That's okay to do. It doesn't make me a bad guy. This building, by the way, absolutely beautiful building. Probably one of the nicest ones in the National Football League, or any sport for that matter. I love it. So now we know the dates. June 1st, limited capacity, but guess what? People are going to be here. Pent-up demand has shown casinos in Idaho, casinos in Washington, casinos in California, casinos in Arizona, properties for MGM that are opening on Monday, as early as Monday in different parts of the country. These companies, they're seeing a lot of demand for their product right now. When people have been pent up for 2 months, not everybody is as broke as you think they are, because the news will tell you that they are, but trust me, it might not be that way. And they have stimulus money to spend, and they want to get a vacation in. They're coming to Vegas, baby. And are you coming to Vegas? Or do you think this is the worst thing in the world? You tell me in the comments below. My name is Steven. I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Las Vegas blogger. I can't believe I broke the news and then Fox Business got the news not from me, I'm just kidding, but I scooped them. I'm the Jimmy Olsen today because of my awesome source. Let's thank everybody. Thank Sisolak, thank the president, thank my source. Thank you for watching, sharing, liking, subscribing to the channel, and commenting below. And if you want to be in the video's credits, go over to Patreon. If you guys want to go ahead and get some merchandise or do the free thing where you can go over to the Facebook group, we'd love to have you there. I got to go because I got to go to my regular job. I work 2 jobs. I work YouTube for you, and I work my job for my family. Then I work YouTube for you every day. See you on the live stream tonight around 6:30. We're going to be on that strip, Las Vegas Boulevard. I look forward to it. Thanks, guys. Now's the time of the video where it's very loud, and I say 3, 2, 1, click. So 3, 2, 1, and click.